Girl413 here back in the day, and today guys I'm here to talk about a brand new car that has been confirmed to be coming to Forza sometime in the near future. Now what we don't know is we do not know what game this car is going to be coming to. We pretty much know that it's not going to be Forza Motorsport 7, but what we were given with this confirmation is the date when it will be coming, and that is sometime in 2020. That's all we know about this car. We know what the car is, and we know when it's coming, but that could mean it could be coming to Forza Horizon 4 as early as January of this year, or we may not see it until next fall when Project Scarlet launches with Forza Motorsport 8. So those are two very distinct possibilities. However, though, I am believing that it is probably going to be coming to Horizon 4 because honestly, this car just screams Horizon 4. I mean, we've had so many other cars from this manufacturer come into the game later on. And you guys can probably guess who this manufacturer is, and that is Deberti Designs. Yes, we are getting another Deberti Designs vehicle. However, though, this one is a little bit more peculiar than the rest because it's a vehicle that has never been in a Forza game before. It has never been in a Forza game, and I will say, there is a possible implication for this car coming to the game that I am very excited about, but we'll get to that in a completely different video. But this vehicle is none other than the Deberti Design Toyota Tacoma. This is a vehicle that they actually took to SEMA this year, and basically it's a slam Toyota Tacoma that has been built to essentially be a time attack hill climb car. I mean, just look at the massive ass rear wing this thing is sporting. It is absolutely huge. Plus, this car is rocking 900 horsepower. It's completely different from our drifting Silverado in that thing was a drift car. This is a race car. I mean, it's got so much aerodynamics on it, it's going to be absolutely insane. So there's probably a wide array of thoughts of what this confirmation means for Forza. I can guarantee that some of you guys are out there thinking, ugh, another Deberti Design vehicle. Why are we still getting these? Well, I will say this, unlike the other Deberti Design vehicles, although the Chevrolet Silverado is an exception in this case, we already had F-150s and we already had Mustangs. This is a completely new vehicle that has never been in a Forza game before. We have never had a Toyota Tacoma before, and honestly, I am pumped about it. I love Tacomas. I almost bought a Tacoma, although, of course, if I were to bought one, my deal would have been to have lifted it, put big off-road tires on it, blah, 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 blah. But this one is built essentially for a single purpose. It is meant to essentially tackle like Pikes Peak. That's what this car is built for, and I think it honestly has a good shot at doing a relatively good job on it. But the other thing that some people are thinking is, Gur, you've already said a bad word that just proves that this car is not coming into the game. You said Toyota. Toyotas can't come to Forza. Well, you're wrong there. You're wrong there because the thing is, we have the Toyota Arctic trucks, the Land Cruiser, and the Hilux. As well, in Motorsport 7, we have the Toyota NASCARs. This falls under a special category in that this car has essentially been completely rebuilt. Not a single part on this truck is stock. That means Deberti owns this vehicle. And although it resembles a Toyota Tacoma because it's got the headlights and the grille and all that sort of stuff, it's really not a Toyota Tacoma anymore. This falls under the race vehicle category, where essentially they don't want their street cars being in the game, but they have no problem with their race cars being in the game, which is why you have the NASCARs and the Arctic trucks, which really I would say the Arctic trucks could kind of fall under a street car, but they're so heavily modified that essentially they are no longer Toyota. So anyway though, leave your comments down below. Let me know, what do you guys think of the Deberti Design Toyota Tacoma? I'm gonna say this, I was skeptical at first because I've actually been following this build over on Instagram for a while, thinking that we might see this in Forza someday. And I was skeptical at first when they were basically slamming a Tacoma to the ground. But now that I've seen it, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I still would prefer a lifted Tacoma and a lifted Silverado as well coming into the game. But you know, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. As well, if you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Girl413 and Instagram.com/Girl413. And if you like this video, go make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because guys, already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos come out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.